Hello BTS armies. The world is waiting for Jungkook to return. Did you know that the world was hoping to see BTS Jungkook perform again in Qatar, but was disappointed because he was serving his military service? This isn't just about a canceled concert. It's about a lost golden moment. The chairman of Qatar Tourism once said, "I don't want Jungkook to serve in the military. I want him to sing and entertain the world." Those words resonated like a heartfelt cry, representing the millions of fans who missed the main vocalist. Jungkook is more than just a singer. He is a symbol of hope, passion, and dreams for many. When he performed at the opening of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, the world watched. He was the only Asian artist to perform on a global stage, and his performance created an unforgettable moment. It's no wonder Qatar wanted to repeat that magic. However, time and circumstances dictated otherwise. Military service took him away from that grand stage. Saad bin Ali Al Kharji, chairman of Qatar Tourism, expressed his regret for not being able to bring Jungkook back to Qatar. According to him, Jungkook's presence was crucial in promoting Qatar as a family-friendly and culturally rich destination. "We want him back. He has the power to unite the world," he said. The statement underscores that Jungkook is more than just an entertainer. He is a unifier across nations. Even more poignantly, there were big plans to bring the entire BTS group to Qatar. However, those plans had to be cancelled because Jungkook was on duty. After their solo success, BTS were scheduled to hold a major concert in Qatar. But one by one, those dreams were put to rest. Fans who had hoped to see the 7 members back on the international stage can only reminisce with deep longing. Ahmed, CEO of Qatar Studios, the company behind the World Cup opening performance, said Jungkook's stage was one of the most memorable moments of the event. He called Jungkook a figure with an incredible global impact. Even without BTS as a group, Jungkook alone was powerful enough to shake the world. His absence was especially poignant. One of the most touching moments was when a social media user wrote, "Another lost opportunity. But Jungkook will come back stronger. The world can't wait." It wasn't just a wish, it was an expression of his fans' undying love. Jungkook was an inspiration to millions who waited for his voice, his face, and his soul to return. Behind the loss, there is one incredible truth. Jungkook's impact is global. He lives in the hearts of people all over the world, from children, teenagers, to adults. Even his absence feels like the world has lost its light. No wonder Qatar feels devastated because they failed to bring him back. Even more heartbreaking, Jungkook was also reported to be unable to perform at the Super Bowl with Usher due to his military service. The 2 biggest stages in the world, the World Cup and the Super Bowl, lost their star charm. One fan wrote, "Even the world stage is waiting for Jungkook." This proves that Jungkook's presence is truly irreplaceable. But now, good news has begun to emerge. Jungkook will soon be discharged from the military, only 14 days left. Every second is eagerly awaited by fans. Everyone is waiting for that big moment with full hope and joy. BTS is also reported to be preparing a reunion that will rock the world. And who doesn't want to see Jungkook stand on stage again, look at the camera, and say, "I'm back"? The world will roar when that moment comes. Imagine, just one performance at the World Cup, but Jungkook managed to leave a deep impression. The song Dreamers is not just a song, it's a feeling. The song still lives on today, delivering a heartfelt message. Not just Qatar, but the entire world sang along with it. It was a reminder of a moment that will never be forgotten. Not only were fans impressed, but global entertainment industry figures acknowledged it as well. Many producers and event organizers called Jungkook a global asset. When Qatar's tourism chief said he should be singing, not serving, it wasn't just an opinion. It was a recognition of the power that Jungkook brings. What made his performance so special? Perhaps it was because he performed with authenticity. His gaze was meaningful, his movements were sincere, and his voice, it touched deep into the soul. The world saw that sincerity. The world felt connected to him. So when he had to step down for military service, it felt like something very precious was lost. Not just for Korea, but for the entire world. But what makes it all the more emotional is the fact that fans never stop waiting. They count the days, the minutes, even the seconds. They create digital countdowns, send letters, create art, and write songs, all to express how much they miss him. Jungkook isn't just an idol. He's a part of their lives. Imagine that moment. When Jungkook steps back on stage, the cheers will be louder than ever. Cameras will capture every second. The world will hold its breath. This isn't just a comeback. This is a comeback. The world isn't just waiting for a singer to return. The world is waiting for a miracle that was once lost and will now be reborn in a wave of cheers and tears of joy. BTS are known as a powerhouse that shakes up the music world, but every time Jungkook steps forward, something feels different. Whether it's the way he sings, the way he dances, or the way he expresses himself, it all feels personal. So it's no wonder that his absence has left the global stage feeling empty. The Super Bowl, Qatar, and other planned Asian concerts, all of them feel incomplete without the lead singer. A fan once wrote, "From a dreamer in Qatar to hearts all over the planet, Jungkook leaves a legacy wherever he goes." And it's true. That legacy is not just songs, but feelings, memories, and inspirations. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to like to support Jungkook in the future.